Hi, this is the ProgressGrid implementation part 3, and remember the ProgressGrid is a classic model view controller. Here's the initialize method in the application itself. We call superinitialize, we create an instance of the view, we create an instance of the model, and we hook them up. We tell the view, hey, here's your model, and that's basically all there is for hookup. So what else have I done? Let's look at examples. Example weight. There's a couple more things that I wanted, some refinements I wanted to add to make this a little more usable and user-friendly. One of the things I did, let's start up this application. Example weight. I'm going to debug, walk into it, create an instance, open it. Now you'll notice the application, I'm going to slide it to the top, is the full width of the screen. And of course everybody runs different screen resolutions, so I couldn't know that ahead of time. So I made the application open up to the width of the screen, whatever that might be. So I will show you how that is done. Here's another, I'm going to go ahead and click run so we can run this. Another thing I did, I wanted the escape button to work to full size the screen. Here we go, full size. Slide that up, full size, minimized, etc. So let me show you how that is done in the application. It has to do with interface opening. And first I'm going to go into my post build width. And first I just call the super post build width so it behaves as it did before. I'm going to get the bounds from the specifications for this application. I do it by a builder, window spec, bounds. Okay. Then I'm going to take those bounds and I'm going to change them to the bounds of the screen that I have. Also minus, I believe this is for the label at the top. Subtract to correct that part correctly. So but what this will do, if I say screen default bounds, this will tell me the default bounds. Let me inspect that. Right, so right now I have my resolution set to 1280 by 12 by 800. So I can find what size I have on the screen by executing this code, and it will give me whatever it is. The second thing was a little more tricky, and that is where I want to hit the escape and have it toggle between full screen and partial. So what I do is set up a keyboard hook to intercept keyboard commands coming in. Then I see if the key value is the escape, and if it is, I check to make sure the window's open. If it's not, I'm out of here, otherwise I'll end up with errors. Then I see if my window's the bounds height is equal to the maximum height. In other words, I'm already maximized, so I want to minimize. Otherwise, I want to maximize, so it works as a toggle. And then I can move the window to and give it its new display box to display in. And I kick that off as a UI event to have that occur now. Okay? If it's none of this, I pass on the event as before, which is the result of this, and that is how that is done. Okay, so this is the wrap up of the progress grid. If you have any questions, please send an email to athomas@cincom.com, and I'd be glad to answer any questions that you have about this. Thank you, and from Arden Thomas, good luck in small talking.